How is that blurry? I did it again. Oh boy. Okay, let's bam. Hey guys, now that you can actually see me, welcome back to Seasonal Stays and Campfire Days. I'm doing another live stream. I got the itch to keep working on the hog here, so well, actually Jen told me to go and show you guys what I'm doing. So I really didn't do much since yesterday's streaming. All I did was I went and I put some silicone into each of the holes, went and I put all the screws and stuff into it, and I really siliconed the hell out of this thing, just so that way that no water and stuff can get into the battery case here. So today what I'm going to do is I got my 2 leads that are coming out of the battery case, and I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to mount up this. This is the 48 volt to 12 volt DC converter, and this is what is going to power our 2 12 volt pod lights. So before I get started, I got to do the YouTuber thing. Make sure that you subscribe to Seasonal Stays and Campfire Days for more of these videos. Make sure to comment. I have my comments up there. I'll be checking on that periodically, so if you ever see my eyes go over there, that's what I'm doing. And make sure that you like the video. We have a ton of other videos here on the channel just about RV stuff and, anything to really do with outdoor RV stuff. So our RV is in storage, like how I said in the part 1 of this video. And that means that I got some time for projects, like putting these lights on this scooter. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into this. So I tried to grab all the tools and stuff that I think I'm going to need for this. So if I got to run upstairs and grab some more tools or something, like, you get to hear that wonderful intro music that I put on this time. But I think I grabbed everything that I need. So let's go ahead. I'm actually going to take off this fairing here, this front fairing, because I'm planning on putting this converter right underneath there. And that should, I would assume, because part of the reason why I left this thing so dirty was to see kind of where all of the dirt and everything would end up. And that's actually a really good spot because there is no dirt right there. So I am going to switch over to this, my wonderfully blurry camera on the very top up here. So you can kind of see what I'm doing. At the bottom right of the corner, you can still see me. Hey, how's it going? But up on top, you can just see my hands. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to attempt to take off this fairing here. And the way that I do that, I believe I'm going to take this one off here. We'll go ahead and pull this off. Hopefully I don't lose any screws, because that would be bad. That would be very bad. Put that stuff behind me. Let's see. Yeah, so yesterday when I was live streaming part 1 of this whole thing, our internet went off at the very beginning. And it was really weird because it just didn't, it didn't notify me or anything that anything went out. So don't worry, I'm just walking around here because I need to get to right here. Let's see if I can get this off. And they really got that one down. Okay. That's gonna go there. I got another one right here. Let's see if we can go ahead and pull this one off. Because doing this will free up a lot of space that I can get my hand into real nice and easy then. It looks like it's coming off. So in this video, what I'm planning on doing, I'm going to put that converter on. And then I'm hopefully going to be able to run the wires up. Let's go ahead. Hopefully I can get it up through the stem here. The wires up to the handlebars. Okay. There was a washer. And of course, like usual, I have my black tablecloth. Let's just dump that over there. There we go. There we go. Much, much more room now. So, okay, here we go. Now, how do I want to do this first? I think what I'm going to do, there is a hole where these cables are, where you can kind of see it in the camera from up here. The wires are coming right through the frame here, and that's kind of where I want to put these from, or to, because then it follows the manufacturer the manufactured lines, which would be ideal because, well, there's wires already going there. So I did not pull and strip these wires yet. So I'm going to loosen this up, because then it will kind of look like somebody did this at the factory. Besides the fact that the wires are all black, this is going to add some color. Let's see. Oh yeah, perfect. See, look at that. It went right on through using the wire harness, which is going to make for a super clean install, at least for this part. Whew, that needs to stay up here. Otherwise, then the whole thing's going to start tumbling down on me, and I would not like that. That's the only problem with this bike. Well, bike is that there we go, nice and stable now. So the seat on here is extremely comfortable, but the downside of that is when you go and you put it up on its backside like how it is now, terrible stability. Okay, we're running through now. Let's see, are we going to be able to get this one through? You know how awesome it would be if this actually worked? It would be really nice. Because then, too, it'll help with chafing. Because, well, at the campground, there's a lot of bumps in the road. All right, we are through. Perfect. That worked out better than I expected. Okay, so now we got my two cables through, which is exactly what I wanted. So, what I have here, I have some more of these waterproof connectors. And I am going to put them on here onto the converter. So I'm going to mock this up real quick. We should have plenty of space because I already went and I cut the holes for it quite some time ago. Because remember, I started this whole project like maybe 3 months ago, and I never finished. Yep, okay. That is going to do very nicely right there. So, I really don't like cutting it this short, but I already committed to it earlier. Unfortunately. There we go. And I'm just going to cut these off because these are, the way that I'm having this on, and I'm hoping that this thing works out, I don't drain the battery on it. I'm going to wire this directly into the battery, hoping that this does not kill the battery. Now I'm going to do a whole bunch of tests and everything here, which is a nice thing that I'm not doing this at the campground, because if I did it at the campground and it was dead, well, I guess we got to walk back and recharge it. But since we're here, there is no walking except to the outlet. So that might not be enough. Nope, I need to grab my other wire stripper, which I got right here. So this project, again, like how I said on the first one, this is kind of more of a, this is how I did it type of video, not how to. Because if you don't know that much about electrical, I wouldn't mess around with it. Especially when it comes to a higher voltage. Like you can get pretty hurt with a car battery, and that's only 12 volts. And what I'm working with right now is the 48 volt system. So it is literally 4 times the voltage of a battery in a car. So just keep that in mind while I'm working on this. Not saying you can't do it. Electrical is it's not terrible once you learn it, but I would recommend, if you don't know, don't watch my video and assume that you know. Just saying. Cut that one. We're gonna cut that one more to size. Okay, now while this is over here and not actually on here, oh, I already pulled 2 out. Good. I thought ahead. I'm going to put this on. And actually, you know what? I would like to use these ones. These ones are kind of more my favorite ones. The problem is that I was trying to cut a bolt with this earlier, because that's what, if you didn't know, these, they have little holes in here. Let's see. Yeah, if you look, there we go. If you look on the screen, there's some holes up through here. Well, they're actually bolt cutters if you didn't know what those are. And I got one stuck, so I can't use it anymore. All right. Now technically you can go and solder these on too, which that'd be the better connection, but I don't have any more heat shrink, or I don't know where my heat shrink is. I thought I had a whole bunch of it, and I don't know what I did with it. And I looked yesterday for it in the abyss of my toolbox, and I do not know what happened to it. So these have these butt connectors. They have the shrink wrap on it, and that's all I really care about is the shrink wrap, because we don't want to get water in here, otherwise then the water corrodes the metal for the wires, and why would you want to do that? Okay. Now, I'm trying to do all this stuff before I bolt this down. That way then I got some wiggle room, because why wouldn't you want that? Okay, so now I'm starting to work with live wire here. So we'll go ahead and pull that off. Don't touch anything, otherwise you got a nice shock when you're playing with these wires. I know Jen is listening to me upstairs and probably just like, oh God, he's messing with electricity again. Or he's saying this stuff I'm saying this stuff that she doesn't like to hear. And a 1 and a 2 and a crimp. Boom. Okay, that one's on. Now back when I used to work on like hybrid cars and stuff, we had this tool. It was called the DTRT, which if any of you guys worked on cars in a shop at all, you guys would know exactly what that is. But for you guys that don't know what that is, it's called the Dead Technician Retrieval Tool. And what that is basically just a wooden broomstick. Because DC, this is why DC is so dangerous. With AC current, like if you get shocked by an outlet, it's going to hurt, but you can release your hands off of the live wires. DC though, when you grab onto the wires and it starts electrocuting you, you can't let go from it. So when we would work on these hybrid cars that were 600 volts through the wires, you need to have gloves on and all your PPE and all that kind of stuff. Okay, ready? Here we go. Boom. Don't worry, I think that's normal. Because I did it yesterday and it was fine, I hope. But what I was saying, the high voltage hybrid cars, 600 volts, yeah, you'll fry pretty quickly. So we used to have a wooden broomstick, and that is what another technician would grab and push you off of that electrical. So that way then, I mean, you're already dead at that point. So you're going to, they're going to push you off so you don't fry some more and stink up the shop. That's essentially what that is. Okay, those are connected. So, play with fire. I'm just gonna burn my hand in the process. But, all right, let's go ahead and let that cool down a little bit. And then we should be good to go for our 12 volt. Which now, those should be live. I'm halfway attempted to see if they, you know what, no, I'm not going to yet. I was gonna throw one of these on to make sure that it's working. Oh yeah, that's nice. That's not heating up. There should be no, in what I'm thinking, I'm gonna switch this over to me. What I'm thinking in my head here is if there's no power, if this is not demanding any power, it's not gonna drain the battery. That's kind of what I'm thinking with this. So I guess my test will tell me if I'm right or wrong. We'll see. So every once in a while, I gotta run back over here. Yeah, I gotta run back over here. I gotta hit the camera here. Otherwise, we lose audio and we lose video, or at least that video. So it's got like a 30-minute timer or something on it. I gotta buy the USB so I can change it on the computer. I looked into it today on Amazon, found one, and then didn't buy it. So, okay, now I'm gonna leave these a little bit longer so I can go and just put these in. And actually, I could almost run those underneath. Huh? I have zip ties. Zip ties are your friends. So that's exactly what I'm going to do here. Would you guys like to see what I'm doing from up top on my blurry camera? Let me know in the comments if you like this thing. Or let me know in the comments if I should go and change it. Get a new one. When I ran my production company, I started to kind of get into some video work for concerts. And I bought this because someone that I did audio for, one of the bands I did audio for, their bass player was telling me about this camera and how great it was and everything, and it totally was. Really good video quality, and at the time it was, but now it's older, and you know, things change. But for the time being, until I can get a new one, we'll just deal with that. Okay, can I get this? I don't think I can. I may have messed up a little bit here. Oh, never mind. I found more room. Good, because I don't have room to cut that off. Okay. Now, some of the name of the game here is wire management, which I am not the best at. You can ask a lot of people about my wire management, and they'll all tell you the same thing, that it's a rat's nest. But I'm gonna try and make this all look somewhat nice. So, you're welcome, Jen. Plus, down here is a little bit more important because this is where the tires go and mud and all that kind of good stuff. So, if you guys are watching, thanks for tuning in. You know, it's kind of weird talking to yourself while you're working on some things, not listening to music and whatnot. Make sure to comment. Every once in a while, I look right over there. Right over there, I can see comments. I can see how many people are viewing. I can see 2 people. It's pretty good for a live stream for me. Okay, let's go ahead and get this up here. There's one little bracket here that other thing was on. Okay. Oh man, it's not. Oh man, it is not. It is not. Abort that mission. Every once in a while, I gotta go and curl this up. So yeah. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Really helps the channel out. This was all like an impromptu type of thing because I was like, you know what would be fun if I worked on this? Okay. Jen suggested to go and film it. I was just gonna go work on it. But why not show you guys my, I guess my mind is, yeah. Okay, so now I got some bolts down here. I know you can't see me. I know you can hear me though. Isn't that spooky? Told you I'm back. So, oh yeah, I got more over here. Now I don't know if I'm gonna need this washer. on this side, but I know for the other side I definitely will. Okay, we're gonna go and push this up over here. Like so. Boom. Yeah, just like that. That looks good to me. Oh man, I should have waited to put that down. But I can push that in there like that. I pull this down. Nope, I won't have enough room. So that will have to come up. Hey guys, welcome to Seasonal States and Campfire Days. I'm playing with electrical. No, I probably don't need that. And what's more fun than playing with electrical? Am I right or am I right? So if you guys are just tuning in, what I am doing right now is I am hooking up the 48 volt to 12 volt converter, because the lights that I put on here are 12 volt and the scooter itself is 48 volts. So I got to put a step down converter on here in order to be everything is compatible. So that is what I am doing. Let's see now. And this is actually a lot tighter than I thought, but it's going to look pretty good. I would assume it's, well, hopefully it's good. It'll look good. I know the lights are going to look really good on here. And that's really all that matters. Although not really, I wasn't going for looks here. Jen was complaining that she couldn't see anything when she was driving. And when I would get on here too, I would agree. The light on this thing kind of sucked. So I am planning on recording. I am recording this as well, and I will planning on editing it so that way then you guys don't have to come in and watch me do this the whole time, because this is the most tedious part. But what I am planning on doing here is I'm going to put this converter on, and then we're going to figure out where to run all the wires. All the way, at least up to the handlebars here. There isn't much room underneath for me to get this wrench in here, so it's a little slow going, but we're getting there. Oh yeah, that's gonna be nice. I think that Jen's gonna be really happy with this. And if not, then I'm taking it for myself, and she can have this trike that I got at work. It's kind of awesome, actually. It's got a basket on it. It's an older one, but it works. I tell you what, I think what I'm going to end up doing is if she likes this thing, I think me and the campground owner are going to ride our trikes around. Although the campground owner, she has a motor on hers, and I don't. That would make me super jealous. But that's okay, because I can put a motor on too. Let me know in the comments if you want to see something like that. A motorized trike build. there's also, let me know in the comments too, we have this idea. Jen has been wanting me to do this for a while now, and that is to create a cooler cart, build one. If you don't know what a cooler cart is, that would be basically a go-kart. It's a cooler that you build a frame on and you put a motor on it. So it's like a go-kart with a cooler. And for us people that like to go camping, you know how much that we really like our adult beverages. So let me know in the comments if that's something that you guys would be interested in watching and seeing how I would do that. I am almost done with putting this thing on here. I tell you what, I think I'm going to strip those 2 wires that are up on top, this yellow and the black one that's right here, and double check and make sure that there is power getting there, because that would kind of suck if it didn't. Doing all this work and there's nothing there. Almost there though. Couple. Oh, okay. I think. Yep, okay. Man, there you go. And that's how you put one of them on. I'm not gonna give you detailed instructions though, because electrical and all that fun stuff, you know, like how I said earlier. This is more of a how I did video, not a how-to video. Okay, let's make sure that we got power. Take these. It makes it real easy to strip these wires. Now, I have these wire nuts, and you're not supposed to use wire nuts. I know, for stranded wire, but they work. They work for what I'm doing to make sure that I don't accidentally electrocute myself, because nobody wants that to happen. Or maybe you do. Who knows? I don't know what you're thinking. Okay. Here we go. It would help if the metal touches metal. Yep. You see it turn on? Look at that. Guys, I think we're doing something here. I think we are doing something here. Boom. Hot lights. Okay. Now that that's on, I'm going to go ahead and just do that. See, silicone. Now, when I siliconed these a little while ago, but good thing is now that that is done, I got 2 more of those. Now I want to run cables beforehand, and it's mostly so I'm going to bring you back over to this camera here, because you don't need to see the one up on top. I bought a wire harness for this, and this wire harness, it kind of makes sense to me. I mean, it 100% makes sense, but the lengths on everything don't make any sense. Why would you have all this? These are supposed to go to the lights. This is the switch, and this goes to the battery. Why would you have the battery this long? And then this is supposed to go inside your truck. Why would you have it this long? Like, if I put this on my F-150, I would need this to be at least 4 times as long. And then this one would have to be like half as long. And it doesn't even make any sense either. Because I can tell you this much. If I was trying to go across the hood or something, this would also not work. Then again too, they might make different ones, which if they do, well, I bought the wrong one for scooter. So, okay, now I gotta figure out where I want to put, oh, there's literally a thing right here that comes up through here. This might be a lot easier than I'm trying to make it out to be. So, I think what I'm going to do, guys, let me know in the comments if you have any ideas to where to put the relay. This is not waterproof. I want it to be waterproof, but I don't know how I'm going to attempt to do that. But I can also save that for a different video, and we'll just kind of work with what we got right now. Actually, maybe I'll just put it up here. It'd be like on the front of the... Either way, we're kind of getting ahead of ourselves here for a minute. I need to run a cable. What did I do with said switch and cable? I don't know. Okay. You guys stay right there. I'm gonna go find what I did with this switch real quick. Because if we don't have it, then how am I supposed to install it? Where did you go? Huh. You know, the funny thing is too, is I just had this for the, I was just holding on to it like right before the video started. Oh man, see, look, it was right here. So, you know, I think I bought an extra long harness for no reason. It's very possible. So, what I'm going to do now is I'm gonna put the tire back on so I can flip this over and we can work on getting and running that cable through. So I gotta put this back on. Oh, top down view. Initiate. Now, I would be lying to you if I said that I knew how this whole thing went back together. And I don't, but I will figure it out. Oh yeah, I do. We'll be fine. We should be fine. Hopefully we'll be fine. Right? Do we have faith in what I'm doing? And yes, I am planning on taking the tire back off so we can get the guard back on. Okay, that makes sense. I know you guys can't see this, but it's okay, I promise. Promise I am not messing anything up that I know of. Okay, what I need to do is I need to put this on like so. And then this goes on like that, I believe. Then we got a spacer. Then I put this one on, put another spacer on. That seems about right. And oh. Things are not going my way, but we will force them to. It's working very well for me. Okay, so we got to put this in. What I'm going to do is I'm going to work from this way here. See, what's happening is the brake is getting caught. So, oh, there we go. There we go. See, look, I'm an expert. I am what they call in the industry an expert. I'm not the best expert. Oh man. Come on now. We know that you want to go home. There is your home. Okay. I can, you know what? I can put that, I can put the cover, or that mud flinger McBobber thing, I can put that on without taking the tire off. And that's going to be very helpful. Whoa. If you see me struggling, that's because I am a little bit. There we go. Okay. We are locked and loaded on there. So I just have to go and put these washers on here. And then just put these nuts on. Try and make them as even as I can here. Now the fun part is going to, we're gonna guys, I think I put this in backwards. I put it in backwards. Isn't this such a great live stream? Make sure to let me know in the comment. Say, this is the best live stream I've ever seen. I can hear Jen laughing upstairs. I'm hoping it's me. I'm losing everything. try. Okay, let's try that again and put this on correctly, because it is kind of a pain in the butt. Oh yeah, I can do this side, no problem, because we can slide this in. The other one, it's partially why I'm doing it on the other side, because I struggle. Boom. Okay, that one's in. See, look, that one, that looks correct. You just have to be careful not to over tighten them, because the bearings, and that's how you make bearings prematurely wear out. And if you didn't know, now you know. Okay, that one is on. I have 3 people watching. I know one of them is Jen, because she's wondering what I am doing down here. Oh, and she's probably like, there hasn't been any loud noises or anything that has happened. Is he okay? Okay, second try. Second try seemed like it worked way better. Oh, come on, guys. Go and comment on the video that this is the greatest live stream they've ever seen. Ah, there it is. Okay. Okay. We are rolling along quite well. Rolling. Okay, now I had 2 wrenches, which are right here. Boom. We'll go ahead and tighten this up. I'll be able to flip this over for the first time in months. We'll move on to the next part of this whole build. Almost there. Almost there, people. Gotta make sure it's nice and tight so it doesn't go and, you know, strip out. That would not be good. Or not strip out, just fall out. Okay. That's pretty good in there, but back it off just the hair so we don't ruin our bearings. Okay. Looks good to me. All right, I'm going to kind of clear this off. While I do this real quick, I'm just gonna put the screen on. Don't worry, we're not going anywhere. But if you're enjoying this, make sure to subscribe. The camera turned off. See, I knew that we were right there too. That's why I was like, oh, I'll do this stuff and do that. No, I just waited too long. But if you guys are enjoying the video, make sure that you subscribe. Make sure to keep those comments coming. I'll be right back. I'm just going to take a quick break, make some popcorn. It's Sunday. It's Sunday now. And I'm sure we all have to work. Go make yourself one of them adult beverages and enjoy this little interlude, bathroom break. Here we go. back. Did you guys get popcorn? You guys use the bathroom? I did. Not the popcorn. But I had to go get this little wrench from upstairs. So I thought that would be the perfect opportunity to go and do that. So this right here is going to be the switch that I'm going to be using to turn these lights on and off. I specifically got like a motorcycle one. That way then this can go and attach right to the handlebars. So what I'm trying to do is, do I want to put this by, here's the switch to turn it on and off. Should I put it right next to that? Or should I put this onto the other side? I'm thinking that we should be okay. I mean, the worst thing that happens is that you push this and it doesn't do anything. You know, this part here doesn't do anything. Actually, you know what? While we're here, this was the old light, which, ready? See, look, I am a genius. It still works. It looks better. What do you... Hold on, Jen went and she came down here. She's watching me upstairs. Left side, you said? We get to see how long the delay is. I think that she said left side, so I think that we're gonna go left side. Yes, we are. Left side. You know, technically, the
Yes, I said left side.
Oh, good, okay. There's the delay. Did somebody count? Let me know in the comments. So technically I can put air horns on this thing because I am creating a 12 volt. And that converter can handle up to 20 amps, and lithium ion can also handle some pretty high amperage stuff. So that might be coming soon. Who knows? That would be kind of funny, wouldn't it? Put some air horns. Boom, here we go. I gotta do it from this side. I can't. She always has to make some things difficult for me sometimes. You see me? Oh, good. That is good. That is good. At least once I get this on, then it won't be so bad. Man, I am just dropping everything. All right. You'll put it right next to the dinger. The ring-a-dings. If this is your first time here, welcome. We are a channel called Seasonal Stays and Campfire Days. We have a seasonal campsite that's up in Wisconsin. And we kind of go over a whole bunch of stuff. Like I have a video about how to replace the awning motor, because our site there, we don't have like a enclosure or anything. We just got a deck. We got a deck. Someone moved out of the campground, and they were wondering if we wanted the deck. And of course, I would. Of course, I wanted the deck. So I figured that I go and film it, and you guys can watch us put it all together. We are still in the process of doing that though. Still in the process. Okay, so now this is gonna go like this, and look at that, it'll be able to pop right out. Question is, am I gonna be able to get it into this neck area here? I'm gonna bring this down so you guys can see it a little better. So, what I am planning on doing, and hopefully not gonna break it, is take this out. Yes, like that. Remember, I'm trying to be as clean as I can here, and that's difficult for me to do because I like to do rat's nests all over the place. Am I going to be able to fit this in there? I hope. I hope so. It would be nice if I put it in the right way. Let's see. I might be able to disconnect. Yes. 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 That's it. That's going to help out a lot. The thing is, for some reason, they needed like the biggest connector for 3 wires. Good thing is it's plug and play though, so. And we are not sponsored by anything that you see here. We have 0 sponsors. I sponsor the channel. It becomes expensive. And like we don't have memberships, we don't have any of that kind of stuff, so small channel. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get this in or not. That's not going to be good, because that would have been so nice if I could put this on through. You know what, let's just bring this all the way down. Let's bring it down. And let's see. Man, if I can get this through, it'd be so nice. It will be so very nice, because look, here's the cable. The cable will be able to fit in this thing right here so well. And then there's this connector here. And you know what I'm going to do? I think I'm going to big brain this here. Yes. Yes, I am. Because you can pull these out. So, again, you people hang tight just for a second. I need to go grab my terminal removal tool. We'll be right back. I'm back. So, terminal removal tool, my screwdriver. Should be able to pop. There should be like this little thing inside of here. If I can get in there just enough to pop that, I should be able to remove that terminal. And then we could fit the wire just right on through. And we have a nice clean install. Boom, see? Terminal 1 is gone. This is a lot harder than it looks. Maybe you can see it. Maybe you can see me try to get this undone. Here we go, terminal 2 is out. Terminal 3. As I drop this piece here. Okay. What are we doing? Running cables. So I can put this back through. This is our main controller here. Let's see. Okay, that's through. Now I just have to fit these in. See, look at that. No struggling required. But watch it struggle all the way down through here. It's going to happen. Watch it happen. Watch me struggle getting this in. I can feel it. I need to put this up here. Ooh. Okay. Okay. Okay, good. Alrighty, people. I'm going to try it from this way. This side might be the ticket. What do you think? You think it will? Or do you think I'm just wasting my time? That doesn't feel good. Ah, yes, the other side of the cable. That's why it felt like it was going in. No problem. And now it's stuck. I have got this stuck on something. Never mind. It is no longer stuck. It is still stuck in there. Cool. Let's... Does this please be? No, of course it is not. But fear not, as I have other tools handy. Okay. We're going with plan A. You know, it'd be really helpful if I had some, like a coat hanger. Yes, if I had a coat hanger to do this, this would be way easier. I don't even know what that's for. That thing that I was just messing around with. Oh man, that does not feel good. That does not feel good doing that. Oh, I have, you know what I have at my disposal? I have some solid strand wire, which if you don't know what the importance is of solid strand, well, it's harder to bend. See? There we go. Harder to bend. I should be able to take some electrical tape or something and use that. With this, I can hook it around, pull it on through, yada, 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 and there we have fished some cables through the neck of this thing. Yeah, there it is right there. I feel it. I can feel it. There it is. Now, if it was only that easy pulling those wires through, we'd be done. So, I am actually, just going to use a zip tie here because I don't know where my electrical tape is, even though I was just looking at it the other day. If you can't tell, my skills at organization are amazing. Here that is. We're just going to go and snip that. I might have made the problem worse. I definitely did. Yeah, I'll need some electrical tape or something to make sure that I can do this. All right, here we go. Guys, when you're working on a project, every once in a while you have to go out and grab a whole bunch of parts and stuff, and this is no different. But I'm trying to make it as fast as I can here, so that way then I don't bore you guys to death. So what I did is I grabbed my electrical tape that I said I didn't know where it was, and I definitely knew where it was. So I'm just going to wrap these up. That will help protect the leads. Because remember, I got to put this back into those that little white connector. This is what I just did right here. This black thing right there. Right now, I'm going to go and use my electrical tape.
Battery sign on the screen.
Oh no, I have a low battery. Has it been that long? How long have we been going for? An hour and 20 minutes. Okay. Guys, I hate to break it to you, but I'm going to have to give you that screen again. Don't worry. Don't worry, I got some batteries charging and everything, so man, I really hate to do this to you guys, but go grab some more popcorn, go get another adult beverage, and use the bathroom. I'll be right back. Okay, we should be good for like another hour and 20 minutes, which I don't think that I'm going to be going for that long. Alrighty, here we go. We're going in. We're going in. I told you we're going in. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh, it slipped out. Oh man, that slipped out. Oh man. What are we doing here? See, this is the fun part of modifying things. Is sometimes we just don't know what we're doing. I'm sorry guys, I gotta put this over here. Listen, if you guys haven't done it yet, I really appreciate it if you go ahead and hit that subscribe button if you make it this long. Comment something. Say, hey, how's it going? I can see it. That's why I keep looking over that way. Right there. I can see you guys. And you guys can comment something. Doesn't have to be about the camper, even though that's what we do here. And technically, I am working on something that is not camper related, so although it is, because this is how Jen leaves me at the camper. Alrighty, we are through here. See, look how easy that is for that. It is right on through. You know how great it would be if I could just do that with these wires here. But alas, I can't. But what I can do is I can wrap it. I can wrap it a little bit. So that way then they can't leave. Oh. Man, I got a bolt stuck in these things earlier and it is just a pain to use this now. It was like one of my favorite pairs too. All right, that should help because I put a little bit of a hook on it. See, isn't it great that Jen is watching? She's basically like my manager, telling me what to do. Go stream this and go stream that. Go put some lights on my my scooter. That's okay though. I like working on electrical. As much of it as it is being a pain, I do not mind doing it. Okay, we're going in. We are going in. We are not going in. What are you getting stuck on now? Oh, man. Oh, are we still going? Are we still going? We're still going. Guys, we're still going. Guys, we're still going. Oh, there it is. I see it. I see it. We have made it through. Guys, by sheer luck, we have pulled the cables through. Look at that. Now how am I supposed to get all this off? I know I gotta bleed. Can I peel it off? Nope. grab the blade, grab the blade. Guys, can you believe how long this is taking? When I started this video, all hour and a half ago, I was not expecting it to take this long. But I knew, actually, I knew it was going to take this long. The part that, oh God, I thought that I broke something. Oh. What? I thought I turned you off. What? Oh, man. Oh, never mind. It's just my ring notification for some reason is going off. Okay. Guys, we got that through. That was a pain in the butt. But now it's going to look like the factory did it, and I wasn't involved. Which isn't that what everybody wants anyways. Guys, I sincerely appreciate you tuning in, watching me struggle. And if you haven't done it yet, I'm going to keep asking. Subscribe. Comment and tell me to stop saying to subscribe. Do something. We're just working on a scooter here. Working on Jen's hog. That does not look, this does not look like manufacturer. Oh, it might. I mean, this is a Chinese scooter, basically. All Chinese. Okay, guys. We have gotten to the point where I don't have to mess with anything up here anymore. Look at that. Look how nice that looked, doesn't it? Oh, man. I know you guys can't even believe it. Who is this guy doing this? Yeah. Look at how nice that looks. Does not even look, doesn't even look half bad. Tell you guys what. All right, now I got to make sure that I am putting these back together in the correct order, because the next step is putting this cap back on there. So in order to do that, I'll line up. There we go. Line this up. Top is going to be black, red, and white. Top black, red, white. Red's in the middle, white's on the bottom. Here we go. Black, red. Get in there. And white. Boom, look at that. Like a professional did it. Oh, I forgot. Oh, no. Never mind. It is big enough. Don't worry. Don't you worry. Yes. Make sure that you comment, please. Comment and tell me that this is the greatest live stream you've ever seen. We're just working on a scooter. Put some lights in. Everyone's favorite thing to do. We got some pods here. Amazon specials. I don't even remember what they are. I know that they're there's like a popular off-roading one. And they are bright. They are very bright. I can tell you that. Okay. We are moving on. Guys, we are almost ready to put these pods in. I keep going right by where the logo is. You know what? I should have put the logo. There we go. The logo all the way like down here. But too late now. Guys, comment on the logo. I don't know how to I don't know how to do this backwards here. Comment on the logo. Tell me if you guys like it or not. I just came up with this idea. I think it's great. There's going to be some things coming too that I don't know exactly how it's going to work yet or not. We're still a pretty small channel. But it involves this logo. So watch out for that. Make sure to subscribe to make sure that you know that we're doing this. We also are on Facebook, Seasonal Stays and Campfire Days. We are on Facebook. Look for the new logo. Alrighty. What's next? I don't know. Our next thing is wiring. Wiring, my favorite. Well, I mean, we've been wiring the whole time anyways, right? Okay, now the question is, do I flip this thing back upside down? Yeah, probably. Probably. Okay. Okay. Here we go. Wow. Oh, man. You know, for a scooter, this thing is pretty heavy. Okay. I gotta go grab some stabilizers here real quick. And okay. Okay, guys. We have made it to the wiring section of the harness. Ran this, which is, to be honest with you, I didn't even think about putting this in until I saw it on Amazon, because I bought all this stuff on Amazon. Let me know. I guess I could have done that earlier. This was bent a little bit. Oh, night lights. That's who these are. Oh, it's upside down. Night lights. If you want me to, I can put together something. And everything that I bought on here is from Amazon. The only thing that I know that I won't be able to do is I'm not going to be able to mount those lights onto here yet, because I bought the wrong brackets and I haven't bought the right ones because I haven't gotten to that point yet. But we can get really close to putting it on. So, and then I am going to have to figure this out. The relay part, I need to waterproof it. But other than that, I mean, we're cooking on this thing now. So, and here, you know, I am so excited. I want to do a test of this. What do you guys think? Do a test? Here, I will even put it to the top-down view. Boom, top-down. Oh man, cool. The light even, well, the switch lights up. That's neat. That's kind of what I thought was going to happen anyway, so even better. Okay, so I am just going to test this out to make sure that I did not mess anything up by plugging in. Did I miss? I missed. Of course I missed. I missed. I know I'm doing all this stuff like behind everything. It's okay. Don't worry, you're not missing much. All I'm doing is I'm just trying to make sure that when I plug these in, okay, so that's hooked up. So when I flip the switch, boom, light turns on. And this thing is going to be mounted on the side here. Look how much brighter that is. Isn't that crazy? I mean, compared to the light on the that came with it. Okay, are you guys ready for this? Oh, you can see it. I know you guys can't really, it doesn't really matter too much. Look on the one over there. Boom. Can you see the difference? Let me know in the comments if you can actually see the difference between the two. I tell you what though, it is nice. This is going to be really nice. These things throw off some good, they throw off heat, which is crazy. That's how powerful these things are. Alrighty. Now that my cameras are all out of whack, oh, I pulled them out. That's okay with me because we're not probably going to be reusing them. Okay. What do you think, guys? You liking the build so far? Tell you what, I'm having fun now. I am having fun now. Okay, I tell you what, I need to, I am going to have to redo this harness. Because we have, guys, we have so much harness. So much. And I need, out of that whole thing, from here to here. So what I'm going to do is I am going to end this live stream. I'm also going to do a test. I'm going to do a test now that this heat sink, or not the heat sink, this converter is hooked up. I want to run a test to see and make sure that it's not drawing power that's going to kill the battery here. So what I'm going to do is overnight here, I'm going to plug it in, charge it fully because I don't think that it was fully charged before. And then just going to let it sit. I'm going to monitor it, make sure that it's not getting hot because these things, when they run power, they runs pretty hot. So with that being said, thank you guys for watching. I'm gonna keep doing these videos. Anytime that I get to working on this thing, I will either make a video or live stream it. I appreciate you guys watching, especially if you made it through an entire hour and 41 minutes, or hour and 40 minutes, however long it actually was. And make sure to comment. Make sure to comment down below. Make sure to like the video. Check out the other videos too. I got a whole bunch of other stuff. It's not necessarily what this is. This kind of is like a little bit different than what we usually do on the channel. But yeah, make sure that you subscribe too for more of this, and then you can keep you know, watching me do some dangerous stuff, I guess. So camping season is just around the corner. We'll be getting to our camper again, doing some more stuff out there. We're going to be working on the deck. We're working on the deck again, getting that thing all finished up. So make sure to watch out for videos for that. Maybe we'll do some Q&As. Let me know in the comments if you have any video suggestions. That would be, that'd be great. Even if we got to do some stuff here, which I definitely plan on doing stuff here. That's why I redid. You can't see it because scooter, but I redid all of everything. I even did all my lights and everything to make it look real nice. So guys, again, I appreciate you watching. You made it this far. Like and subscribe. Comment down below. And I will see ya in the next one. Bye.